Is gratitude journaling just a trend? Is it just something we say in order to be trendy? Or is it actually helpful? That's what I want to talk about in this video today. I'm going to share some personal stories of mine and try to maybe convince you even that gratitude journaling really does help. It really is beneficial and it works. And so I hope that you try it. I really hope that you try it. And this video is inspired by this comment that someone left on my video 2 days ago. Well, the video was 2 days ago. The comment was left 5 hours ago, and it really inspired me to actually respond via video because I think it's something that I can expound on, and it's something that will be beneficial for as much people as choose to watch this video. So I really hope that you guys watch this video. If you don't know me, my name is Monique. I'm from Kingston, Jamaica, hence the name Monique from Kingston. And this channel talks about just kind of pivoting my life as a 42-year-old woman, moving away from, what society's notions of success is and kind of defining it for myself. And I find that journaling is a practice that I've been doing for decades, but it definitely helps me to design the life that I want to live. It helps me to live my life more purposefully, and it certainly helps me to manifest more. So let's talk about it. The comment says, "Hi Monique, always love your content and your vibes, but do you think you are oversimplifying one's overwhelming, sometimes crippling struggles to control your day or to see any positivity in one's life?" So I believe this comment, they're talking about when I said in the video that, gratitude journaling helps you to see life more positively, yes. However, it also does help you to kind of set the tone for your day so that you can control the outcome. And I think that this is what they're commenting on here. It goes on to say, "Not an attack on your views, just a question from a confused soul." Some more stuff there. Thank you so much for your comments. But yeah, I do want to talk especially about gratitude journaling when you think that life is against you. That's really and truly what I want to answer here in this video. I want to comment on that because I struggled with that for a while as well. You see that I came on this video, my hair needs to be washed. I took off my nails to do over my nails. I am in a bad state, but I thought that this video was so important. I had to jump on and do the video while it was still on my mind. So I did have some notes here because I don't want to ramble in this video. But I do want to talk about why gratitude journaling is so important, especially when you're in a bad state. Like life is down right now, you feel like you're being kicked while you're down, like nothing is going your way. I want to say that gratitude journaling is even more important in those days. What is gratitude journaling? Gratitude journaling is exactly what it sounds like. You are writing down, I would say 3 to 5 things every single day or every time you open your journal that you are grateful for. You don't need a special notebook for this. I mentioned it in my last journaling video that you can do it as part of your daily journal practice. So maybe you start your journaling practice for the day with three things that you're grateful for, or maybe you end it with 3 things that you're grateful for, just to kind of put your mind in a positive mindset. Let's get into the science behind gratitude first of all. ChatGPT says that gratitude boosts mental health, and I have seen the studies on this before. Gratitude increases serotonin, dopamine, reducing anxiety and depression. There are studies that say that this is true. It strengthens your relationships. Expressing gratitude helps you appreciate others, fostering deeper connections. And it enhances goal achievement. A positive mindset from gratitude keeps you motivated and focused on what's working. So let's dive into each of those just a little bit more, and I'll tell you how these things form true for me. So gratitude improves mental health. It helps shift focus from stress or negativity to what's going right. It acts as a grounding practice during tough times. I find that whenever it is that I'm in a particular tough situation, you're not able to see the light at the end of the tunnel if you are focused more on what's going wrong. We kind of all know this, I think, to some degree, that you cannot find a solution to a problem when you're just focused on the problem, and you're wallowing in what's going wrong. That's when Murphy's Law comes into effect, and we actually kind of all continue to attract things that keep happening bad, because we are just in a state of mind that is negative and is focused on the problem. We are not going to be able to find a solution if all that is in occupying our mind is a problem. And I know more than a lot of people how bad it can get, how deep of a problem you can find yourself in, and it definitely seems as if there is no way out. There is no way for me to like focus on gratitude. I don't want to hear that airy fairy stuff right now. How can you tell me about finding things to be grateful for right now? Some people their back are so against the wall that they truly think that the way out is out, and that's what they are focused on. I am one of those positive people that believe that once you're alive, there is a way out. But your mind cannot find that way for you if you are focused on the problem. In order to find the solution, you have to find some form of way to focus on being positive. Once you find one little inkling of something to be grateful for, your mindset shifts and you start to attract solutions. Ideas start to pop up. Things that you can do to get yourself out of this pickle start to come up. It all begins in your mind, in your subconscious. You have to find a way to shift away from the problem in order to find a solution. That's just me, and I definitely find that it works for me. So even if I'm in a situation where I have no money, I have no job, I have no man, I have no nothing, you know, the fact that I can focus on, oh my gosh, it's such a beautifully bright, sunny day. I'm so grateful to be able to witness this day. I feel the positivity in this day, and I pray that I can find the solution in this day, even a small solution. I pray that I can find a reason to smile in this day. I find that that is enough of a mental shift to go about my day and start to see a way out. The solution has a way of coming to you if your mindset is not focused on the problem. Just trust me on that, because I've seen that materialize so many times in my own life. Gratitude strengthens relationships. It encourages you to notice and appreciate others' kindness. This is one way to shift a relationship, and I'm not talking about just man and woman. I'm talking about relationships with your children, relationships with your friends, your mother, your family members, your boss, your co-workers. If you want to start shifting a negative relationship or a relationship that just grits you, starting to see the good in the person or the relationship can help to shift the entire relationship. And I know that sounds far-fetched. You're gonna have to trust me on this and try it for yourself. If you can start to see the good in the person, you will start to see more good, and they will start, it's just a ripple effect. They will start to feel and appreciate the gratitude from you, and it just causes the relationship to shift. Sometimes when you're in a relationship and you keep butting heads, all it takes is for you to shift your mindset, because you cannot change that other person, try as we may. Sometimes all it takes is for you to shift and be like, you know what? I am grateful that you are in my life, because you are teaching me how I don't want to behave in this situation. I am grateful that you are in my life causing this kind of problem, because it is showing me what kind of partner I want in the future. You know what I'm saying? And once you start to see and feel that gratitude for that person and that problem that they're bringing into your life, it just helps you to kind of release and let go and allow the person to do them and be them and leave you alone, and it causes a shift. As it says here, it increases empathy. It does exactly that. You kind of start to remove yourself from the situation and the negativity, and you start to even like pity the person and be like, okay. It reduces resentment in personal and professional relationships. this one rings so true for me as well. When you start to be grateful for that person, even if you are framing it in such a way as, I'm grateful for you, because you're teaching me how I do not want to present myself to the world. So you have to find a way to find the lessons that you are being taught. And once you can shift it, it's amazing how the relationship can just shift. Even if the person continues, but the person will continue further and further away from you. The relationship will become what it needs to be, whether it's out of your life or whether it's just less nudging to you. The relationship can shift if you just start to give gratitude for the relationship in the first place. And of course, gratitude supports goal achievement because it keeps progress top of mind. No matter how small, it keeps progress top of mind. And once you are focused on progress, your mind focus where energy goes. So if you're focused, you're putting your energy towards progress. Yes, I did my second workout today. That's progress. Then you gravitate towards more and more progress, and the actions that come to you are geared towards more and more progress. You're not going to you might think twice about eating a donut for dessert if you completed your morning exercise, because your mind is focused on progress, and say you put in whole heap of work this morning, so boy, I'm gonna pass on the donut. You make better decisions when your mind is in a positive mind space. Oops. So those are the three main reasons why I believe gratitude journaling is truly very important. If you find that you are a negative Nancy and you want to change your mindset, try gratitude journaling. I promise you it's life-changing. And it really, truly does help. It's not something that people picked out of the sky because it sounds good. There is science behind it. When you attack your problems from a more positive mindset, you are more adept to find the solution, right? So how to start gratitude journaling? There is no formula, rhyme or reason to it. Open a notebook or start on your phone. Write 3 things that you are grateful for today. However, a lot of us tend to write the same 3 things, or we're just focused on, okay, I'm grateful for life. Now what? Like, don't do it with that attitude now. Take it down a notch. Like, really and truly try to get into the practice. So you want to do things like be very specific. Instead of saying, I'm grateful for my family, pick out something more specific. I'm grateful for the movie night that I had with my daughter last night. We created some memories, we had fun, we were giggling and laughing, or we made popcorn together, whatever it is. Get specific, because the more emotions that you can put into your gratitude practice is the more you change the mindset, the science and the brain waves and the neurons and everything, is the more your brain starts to actually work, the more more positive emotions you feed it. Remember I said in point 1 that gratitude actually increases serotonin and dopamine, reducing anxiety and depression. And it will do this if you try to get as specific as possible when you're writing. So don't just be like, I'm grateful for family. Why are you grateful for family? Who in your family are you grateful for? And what experience recently are you truly grateful for when it comes to your family? Specificity, my favorite word. It makes the practice more meaningful. You want to focus on the small things as well, because so here's the thing. Here's a prime example that always rocks in my brain when I'm thinking that gratitude is airy-fairy and it's not for everyone. It's for people who have things to be grateful for. My mind always goes to people who are living in a country, an area where bombs are dropping out of the sky and you never know if one is going to drop on your house next. How can those people find gratitude? How can they be grateful for anything? And I say to you that it is the people who hang on to any little positivity in their day that are able to go through their day without being completely depressed. And if for only that reason, I think gratitude is worth it. I don't know, you can have a conversation with me in the comments if you think otherwise, but I truly believe that even if you are faced in a situation where you're back against the wall, and it's probably not even you put your back against the wall, nobody's asking for bombs to be dropped on them, right? But I'm just thinking that there is always something to be grateful for. And if you find that sliver of positivity to hang on to and make it to another day and another day, then you don't know what that snowball effect might be. And you might find yourself in a beautiful paradise after that. We just never know. What I do know is that in such a situation, if all you can focus on is the misery and the negative, the problem, that's a depressing way to go through life, and it leads to self-demise. And what I want to say to us, to all of us, is that there's always a solution out there, but we cannot find it if we are focused on the problem. Yeah, that's really all of this boils down to. So focus on the small things, appreciate the simple joys in your life, a good meal, a sunny day, a kind word that someone gives to you. And I promise you that your brain will start to look for more things to be grateful for. You'll actually notice when someone opens the door for you and you'll say thank you. You'll notice when someone gives you a smile in the street and you won't mean mug them. Hopefully you'll even if you don't say thank you, it will just brighten your day just a little bit more. That's the power of gratitude. You know, Oprah has a very famous, well, she has a few famous sayings on gratitude because, you know, she's one of those champions for gratitude. And when I was Googling the saying, one of my images that I created years ago came up in the Google searches. And I was like, a long time may I preach this gratitude thing, you know. So I'm actually very grateful right now to be able to talk about this more on my platform. And I really and truly hope that you guys are enjoying these kind of videos, because I do feel like one of the reasons why I am so happy even when times are down is because of my journaling and my gratitude practice. And it's also because I'm always so grateful for everything around me. I just keep bouncing through life with everything working out. You know what, my favorite Abraham Hicks quote is, things are always working out for me. And I truly believe that things always work out for me. So I'm never really too worried about something, because if it don't work out yet, it soon work out. Things are always working out for me. So the saying is, be thankful for what you have. You'll end up having more. If you concentrate on what you don't have, then you'll never have enough. And we have to remember that life is a journey, and the point is to enjoy the journey. It's not to get to a destination and stop. Then what? Okay, so now you have the nice house, the nice car, the nice this, the nice that, the woman, the blah, blah, blah. And then what? Life is a journey, and it always kind of will go and you go and you go. You get what I'm saying? There will always be little dips, and you go up and you dip again and you go up. Enjoy the journey. And when it dips, you know that, all right, this challenge is here to teach me something. What can I learn as I go through this challenge? Because what happens? You must bounce back up, and you'll take hopefully the lessons that you learned here. You bounce back up again, and once you be grateful, hopefully the dip don't last too long. You bounce back up quickly. The other quote that she has here, it says, the single greatest thing you can do to change your life would be to start being grateful for what you have right now. The more grateful you are, the more you get. Our thoughts create our reality. It really and truly does. Just in when you think all negativity, your life tends to be kind of miserable. If you go through life happy-go-lucky, your life tends to be a little bit brighter, a little bit happier. And I'm not saying that something bad can come at you same way and knock the wind out of your sails. I'm saying that if that happens, someone with a more positive mindset might see a way through it a little bit quicker. Because yes, bad things happen to good people all the time. I'm not the one who can explain away what causes those, but what I can say is that when challenges come to people who are a little bit more grateful, then they ease their way out of these challenges a little quicker or a little better, a little bigger, I don't know, but it works, guys. It works. So focus on the small things and always write why you are grateful, because that again, it drums up that emotion behind it. One of the things that they say when you're trying to manifest something is to make sure that you visualize with feeling, because the more emotion that you can get, the more you convince your subconscious to bring you that thing that you're manifesting. So you want to write the why. Add a sentence explaining why something matters to you. Example, I'm grateful for my supportive friend because they encouraged me through a tough moment today. It works. That's all I'm gonna say. It definitely works. And of course, prompts help too. So if you're sitting there staring at a blank page trying to think of what I'm grateful for today, then try some gratitude prompts. What's one thing that made me smile today? Who or what am I most grateful for this week? What challenges am I grateful for and why? It's a good thing to be grateful for your challenges, you know, because they're here to course correct. They're here to teach us what we want out of life. So you could be going along all hunky-dory, life is good, a challenge comes to you. It is here to say, hi, we're at the next level. But you need to kind of tell me what you want from the next level. So I'm going to give you this challenge to kind of help you to decide what you want next, you know, because life can't stay one way too long. We have to go up and dip, go up and dip. All of this said, to actually answer my friend's question here, am I oversimplifying one's overwhelming, sometimes critical struggles to control your day? I hope I'm not oversimplifying it. That's not what I'm trying to do. And I hope I'm not saying that, you know, we can control our day with gratitude or with our journaling practice. What I'm trying to say is that we can set ourselves up for the best outcome possible if we begin with a positive mindset. And so no matter what circumstances we're going through, I truly believe that if we start our day with a plan in mind, how we want to go through our day, then we are more prepared to handle whatever challenges may come. And when the challenges do come, if we approach it from a place of gratitude instead of negativity, then I feel like the solutions will become more clearer to us. So I hope this helps. I hope that you do start a gratitude journal. I hope that you start a gratitude practice today, and it helps, you know, bring some amount of positivity to your life, especially if there's a big problem that you are trying to tackle right now, you're trying to go through. I say start a gratitude practice and see what comes up, what arises. You know, put it in your morning routine or right at bed before you go to sleep. You know, write about 3 things that you're grateful for from this day, and just kind of try that for a week and just see what happens. My name is Monique from Kingston. Thank you so much for rocking out with me. I will see you in the next one.